Hai dan Assalamualaikum semua. So, I hope you guys are doing well right now. Okay, so for today's video hari ni Ella akan buat Elly punya January planning for study. So, before this, I was a bullet journal girl. I already been bullet journaling since 2017 on off. And last year was the year of my bullet journal. I can commit the whole year. Not last year, this year. Tapi for now, when I was in med school, I just can't commit to bullet journal anymore sebab my schedule change every single week. Dulu waktu asasi, my schedule was same for every week and I can arrange my tasks and assignments and all, but for med school, I just can't do it. So, I already changed it to this huge calendar that I've got from Ion I Puchong. I think kalender ni ada je dekat Shopee. Just search for a huge calendar for January. So I will be using this as my study planner on what to study and all. Ataupun korang boleh je buat sendiri guna kertas A4. Anything that suits you, just don't burden yourself to start anything. It's like don't make excuses. Just start. Also in this video, I'll be sharing about my study routine a bit and how I plan my study for January only. So, dikiranya nanti on February, I will have my finals for Sem 1. And also, during February, I will make a new video, insyaAllah, about my February planning pula. And during that video, I will recap more on how I managed to do everything ke tak and all. Just, reflect back. Did I make it or not? So, kita akan mula video kita sekarang. Okay, so first thing first, kalau korang tengok dia punya vlog, I have these papers behind me. And it's actually a list of topic and also some box for me to tick. Not tick lah, tulis tarikh and what to I study. So, disebabkan topik dalam medik ni banyak sangat, I just can't arrange my topic by day and all. Dia macam sebab before this during SPM my asasi I plan everything. So tarikh ni belajar ni, tarikh ni belajar ni, supposedly lah. Tapi there is too much topic to plan in one day. So I list out everything. This is my topic for JMT 110, the first block. So for this, what I did is the first column was the column that I made notes. Basically I go pergi tengok everything in lecture notes and copy and skim back. I don't know if I will do how I make notes punya video, but kalau ada sebab tak ada masa sekarang. And the second column was the one that I will go through into my books because I bought a lot of medical book dan buku tu mahal. Kalau tak baca, buat apa beli? So I will go through all the books sebab the thing is, when you read only lectures notes, my uni lectures notes is quite packed actually, and nak kata cukup tu tidak, tapi bolehlah study to get and to faham. But for you to elaborate more on short essay question and all, that needs more knowledge and how to, connect all the dots. Sebab tu I read book. So that is the second column. And for the third column is the column where I start to do questions. Dikiranya the last one is to active recall and see how much I understand from this. And then complete lah my study. So as disclaimers, my study routine is quite packed. It's so packed. So yang ni suitable for my batchmates lah if you want to ikut. Tapi for those who are in course lain, you can just change it ikut subjek korang sebab you guys still belajar by subject, not as kita orang belajar by topic, not subject. Subjek tu still ada tapi dia tak ikut subjek sangat. My schedule are very very packed and nak kata tak ada social life tu, I still spend my time with my family kat dinner semua, tapi it's quite packed and it's more like pengorbanan kind of thing. Yelah, sebab what I think is kita belajar ni for sekarang je. bukanlah sekarang je belajar. I mean untuk hadap benda ni sekarang je. If you want to sleep ke apa, itu boleh buat nanti. But if you sleep now, dia macam masa tu habis macam tu je. So better you guys study then sleep. Ataupun I will tahan myself like siapkan until pukul 5, pukul 5 can sleep or do anything else. So if you see right now, all my jadual and my table is kosong, but I already did some over here and over there. Like for the first phase, oh my god, my camera. For the first phase of studying, so let's get started into this huge calendar. As you can see right now, I'm having my class, but so first of all, get yourself a huge calendar and we're going to start. So the thing here is we want to plan our study, but tak akan tertinggal the new things that we're going to learn sebab my jadual keep going. So first, 2nd January is the second week of the microbiology block. On Sunday, I have genetic classes, English class, introduction to immunology and cell. Write 3 of them because I love to done my first phase of study right away during class. I don't know if you can see right now, but I have already filled out the first week of my January. Here you can see that there's a lot of topics, especially this day. It has 4 topics. But for now, I'm going to list out under here what I'm going to study. But just let me to fill the whole calendar first, and I'll get back to you. So over here, I just fill up the whole GMT 104 punya block and banyak hari free pula. So you can see here ada banyak yang satu topik ni kita boleh study banyak topik lah during the pagi sebab during my English class I don't have any class, so I can use that time to study more. So now we're going to arrange the 102 punya block sebab I struggling to understand more topics in here, so I'm going to put it in here. I'm using different color of pen untuk indicate this is GMT 102 and it's just overview punya phase. I already done all of this, tapi disebabkan I just started this whole table, so banyak kosong pula. But we're going to arrange it. So now we're going to write the GMT 101 yang dah lama sangat tinggal. I kind of forget. It's just basic, but I still need to review it back again. So I'm going to indicate GMT 101 as a pink color. Disebabkan jadual ni dah banyak lopong-lopong, I just try to fit as much as a topic that can fit, and I'm going to study an overview. And actually, as I said earlier, or not, this column I will isi, dia kiranya this topic is up to me if I want to buat notes dulu or buat questions dulu or just read books dulu, because I will review each topic for at least 3 times. So over here I'm done with the GMT 102, 101. This is GMT 102, and over here I'm going to review back all the GMT 110. For GMT 110, I'm going to use the blue pen. So I've just finished filling out mine, and this is all the topics from GMT 102, GMT 101, and GMT 110. And starting here, tak tulis lagi, but I'm going to start to continue by what I've learned during GMT 104 microbiology punya blog again over here. This is more clear view for you guys. So we are done with our January planning, and this is how it looks like, except for some days I leave it empty sebab I didn't get the jadwal for the next blog yet. So right now I'm going to just give you an overview how I study. Basically, as I said just now, I study, it have 3 columns over here, which is the first row is for lectures note or go overview of the lectures note to make sure I read everything. The second one is for me to read all the books, not all the books lah, each topic or in the book, sebab it is very useful for you to answer essay question, to sambungkan all the points and all, sebab lectures notes are basically just points and keywords. So how you're going to gabungkan dia and relate to each other is you need to read more on that. So the last one is the one that I will do some questions. It's either past year questions or any questions that I just got. Basically, the last one is about active recall and just recall back what I remember, and here is where I evaluate myself, how I understand this topic. If I'm feeling good with that topic, then I'm good to go, and I will review it more in future. So at least 3 times I need to touch the topic, at least as long as I study, at least 3 times. So as my overview of study, my routine of study is basically during class, I will try to study as much as I could, or I make notes for the topic that I just learned. So during class time, kita orang ada self-study punya time. So during that time, I curi-curi buat lectures note and try to fahamkan after class. And then I start to study at 8 or 8:30 after dinner, sebab during dinner I usually keluar with my family. So start to 8:30 until I usually stay up until 1. Dulu waktu asasi I am night owl, kadang-kadang sampai 4 pagi. Tapi for now, need to get a healthy lifestyle, so I keep it until 1 a.m. maximum. So I'm trying to fit all the time that I have. So from 8:30 to 9:30 one topic, 9:30 to 10:30 one topic, 10:30 to 11:30 one topic, 11:30 to 12:30 another topic. So at least I could fit 4 topics. It depends on how long a topic could be and how hard could I understand a topic. And basically during that time I have my breaks lah, during like break for 15 minutes, play game with my friends or like a chit chat with my friend and all. So macam mana, just keep on with your social life, sebab tu is very very crucial in, tak like in studying, but as a normal human being, you need to socialize. And I'm so lucky to have my friends that always hang out in Discord every single night. So diorang lah yang teman me to study every night. And since diorang pun in med school but just different uni, they also answer some of my questions that I've been wondering about medical. So to apply this in your life, you need to, actually my jadual is quite packed lah untuk orang biasa nak do like me, and it's quite overwhelming juga. But the way I plan all of this into what hari should I belajar and all, dia macam tenangkan I, and it's actually more like I have time to study. Tak adalah, sebab there's a lot of topic. For now we already learn like 50 topics. So knowing that the 50 topics I have no time to study, so just sort everything out into your calendar or planner or whatsoever, just so it could ease your mind. Then macam you could see that, okay, this topic I will touch on this day, so nothing to worry yet. So for those who are trying to plan adapting my style of studying, you can try, but it's quite dangerous juga lah nak adapt during this time. You can try this during new sem ke apa, sebab to adapt during now is going to crash your mind more. And my tips is just take a day off or 2 day off just for planning. And korang jangan ada any topic to study on that day. Jangan feel guilty about not studying for the planning day. Planning is very crucial in study, especially if you have a lot of topic to go through and study. So just allocate a day to plan everything. Just list out every topic that you have in this semester and figure out how you want to study it, by reading books, just lectures notes, or by answering questions, doing quizzes and all. Just discover your own study method and technique, and those could work on yourself. Also, I've already seen a lot of YouTube videos that say that notes are wasting time and all. They're quite time consuming. I need to admit that if you're quite a fast learner, you don't need notes, so go ahead. But for me, I need to go through all the lectures notes sebab I just can't, kalau dia macam tiba-tiba lompat to read, I just need to know what content in the lectures note. Memang I still focus in class, but I want to go through it all over again and to make sure, okay, I know this thing actually exists in my lectures note, so I can move on into reading books, so I can know that which is between my syllabus or not. And then I'll do some questions. Dia study ni just ikut your own teknik and kesesuaian. There is no wrong technique at all. Dia wrong technique when you just can't commit. And studying is more on try and error. Since SPM, I was like trying new technique to study, and I adapt new techniques during Asasi and all. And right now I'm still applying the Asasi version. But if this doesn't work on me for semester 1, I will update to you and maybe try new technique, and everything will be updated here. So just don't worry. Anything that suits yourself, just go for it, and I wish you all the best in study. And that's all for my today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you guys have any recommendation or suggestion for any of video, if I have time lah, I will try to make it. But for now, that's all for today. So I will see you guys in the next video if I have one. Bye bye.